Hello everybody, it's PhillySportsEra back with another video. It's been a while, I know it has. Usually we're doing some type of baseball, football card opening, presenting. But today we're going to hop back into the Philly sports news as I'm wearing the Eagles sweatshirt to kind of get in the mood. So today we have some mock drafts. I've dropped some mock drafts on my Instagram, PhillySportsEra, so you guys check those out. I'll go over 2.0, see what we got. I didn't like mock draft 1.0. I really didn't think it was that realistic. Mock draft 2.0 is pushing a little bit, but we all know how the draft goes. We see that Jeff Okuda, top 5 talent, is starting to slip a little bit, and CJ Henderson's going up. So, we never know what can happen. So, hopping in, first round, I have us taking wide receiver Justin Jefferson. Obviously, the Eagles need to take a wide receiver in this draft. I'm not too focused on getting one in the first round. I'm not saying take one in the first round. I'm still saying that definitely take one. Doesn't have to be in the first. Doesn't have to be in the second. Hear me out. There's a lot of good wide receivers in this class. A couple of good, like, day 2 guys, like KJ Hamler. There's Brandon Ayuk. There's Chase Claypool from Notre Dame. We got Laviska Shenault. We got Michael Pittman, Courtney Davis. There's like T. Higgins. There's a bunch of guys that can slip to us in that type of like day 2 type scenario that I think we should pick up. So I'm not saying in the first round, but in this case, I do have us taking Justin Jefferson because he's the best wide receiver available, and the Eagles have been doing their homework for Justin Jefferson. Second round, I have us taking linebacker Patrick Queen out of LSU. Obviously, the linebacker position is still a little bit weak. Not much real established talent there, as we got Nathan Gary, we got TJ Edwards, and Jatavis Brown. That's it. So I definitely see us taking a linebacker this year. One guy that the Eagles love is Logan Wilson from Wyoming, I think. So we could take him. I have him in mock draft 3.0, so another sneak peek for tomorrow's drop. I have us taking him. So Patrick Queen, not as good as Kenneth Murray, as I mentioned, as us taking, who I have us taking in the first round of mock draft 1.0. I have us taking him with the 21st pick. But Patrick Queen, just a step below Kenneth Murray. A little bit lower on the tackling side, a little bit lower on the sack. But throw him into Jim Schwartz's system, give him some playing time, and he'll definitely get some talent rolling. Third round, I have us taking defensive end Kenny Willekes. Another guy, another rotation guy for the defensive line. He'll kind of take Vinny Curry's spot if we don't re-sign Vinny Curry. So we'll probably draft someone to replace him in the earlier rounds, like 3rd, 4th round, because we have 3 4th-round picks, so we can definitely take a defensive end around at that time. But Kenny Willekes, I haven't done much research on him. I might do some type of like prospect review on him, just so you guys know some like other positions other than linebacker and wide receiver. So I'll probably do that. I'll probably do him probably tonight, actually. I'll post something. At 4th round, I have us taking cornerback Bryce Hall. Another corner. He's one of the top corners, maybe top 10 in the draft. This Eagles, with them shopping Rasul Douglas. We don't need him anymore. But we still could bring in young talent and get Rasul out of here for a pretty, decent value. Like, I don't know. What's his name? I can't think of his name. Curtis? I cannot think of his name. But he plays for the 49ers. He has, blue hair. Wide receiver. We have him on our boards as a Dante Pettis, that's his name. We have him as a potential trade for Russell, a swap. I think the Eagles were working out a trade. I don't know. They were in the works of something, and I don't know, dissipated or something like that. But that's gone. So we'll still probably get rid of Russell at some point, and maybe we draft another talent at that corner position. 4th round, I have us taking running back A.J. Dillon out of Boston College. On all these mock drafts, I see him going to the Eagles. So I'm like, this dude must be good. I looked at his stats. He had like 10 plus touchdowns, like over 1,600 rushing yards in 2019. I'm like, damn. So I'm saying we should pick this guy up in the 4th round because we only have, 3 running backs on the roster: Elijah Holyfield, Miles Sanders, and Boston Scott. So maybe throw in a 4th guy in there just in case Elijah doesn't make the active roster and he gets started on the practice squad, which he most likely will start the season on if we don't draft a running back or sign someone in free agency. Like, there's a couple of decent free agent running backs out there, like Carlos Hyde, I think Royce Freeman, LaShawn McCoy. They're still out there. So A.J. Dillon will be a good piece for us. Our other 4th round pick, I have us taking wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr. Another guy I've done much research on. I will do my research, guys. Don't you worry. We have 10 days until the draft. So I will make sure I get as much prospect reviews out as possible. Get them out. Get them posted. So you guys have the correct information. So if you guys want to reference back to my page during the draft, like see what talent's available. We might do like top available for the Eagles. Something like that. For the draft itself. 5th round, I was taking offensive tackle Charlie Heck. I think he's from North Carolina. Big dude. Very big dude. Big dude. He's an offensive tackle, so they're mostly big. But I saw a read from Dave Zangaro of NBC Philly. He said that we don't know if Jordan Mailata will be ready yet because he hasn't played at all. He just started playing football a couple years ago. So throw him in that spot that Big V play, which is if we need you, if someone gets banged up, you get thrown in there against the best guy on the defensive line. I just don't think Mailata is prepared enough for that spot, just for that mobility to like, hey, go in here, sit down, go back out. I don't think he has that ability. But get a young guy. I mean, Jordan Mailata is still young, 3rd year, 4th year in the league. Charlie Heck, he is young. This is his rookie year, obviously. So throw him in there. He might become that next Big V. Or if Andre Dillard doesn't work out, then maybe he could be the starting left tackle. I don't know. I don't know what spot he played on, but most tackles could shift. It's not really that much of a challenge to shift from left to right. But Dillard did struggle with that, and he's a 1st-round talent. So I don't know. Maybe offensive tackles do struggle with that. I don't know. As you can see, I'm not an offensive tackle, so I don't know. With our final selection in the draft, I have us taking wide receiver Courtney Davis. Another wide receiver. That's our 3rd wide receiver of this draft. Hear me out. It's great competition to have 3 young guys going in the training camp. If we have training camp, go in there and compete. Alright? Obviously, there's dudes that are locks, like Justin Jefferson will most likely be a lock heading into the season. Obviously, if we take him in the 1st round, then obviously he's going to be a lock to be in the rotation, or be starting next to Deshaun and JJ and Alshon. I don't know why Alshon's not here, but he's just a guy that can, compete. Courtney Davis, see guys that compete, maybe compete with Michael Pittman Jr. I think I saw this one page. He put on a story about him. He's like one of the most underrated guys in this draft class. So we don't know what will happen. I cannot wait for this draft. It's kind of cool that we do not have school, but we still want to stay safe. But it's still cool. We can stay at home all day and watch the whole draft. I think that's really cool. So yeah. Hope you guys liked the video. I am back. We'll have another analysis of a mock draft coming tomorrow night. Hope you guys tune into that, because it'll be pretty fun to do this again with you guys. Alright? Make sure you guys follow me on the Instagram. I'll be posting some prospect reviews. I'll probably post like about 2 tonight. We'll see. I'm pretty tired right now, to be honest. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to share this. I really want this to go up and get going. Alright? So thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys later. Stay safe.